EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Moving outside the pocket, take a shot. Downfield, looking for Kupp.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing on third down is Darnold. He's got a man. That's Horton. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
To kick off for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right to the air goes Young. That one taken in. That's Tetairoa McMillan.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
43.
Throwing on second down, Young. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that'll set up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline. Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2. Set. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Down at his own 3-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here's 3rd and 2. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll try and run it with Walker. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Got it.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Right.
At the 49-yard line.
Watch out now. Let's cut.
On play action, Young gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Finding room at the 35. Past the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down is Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. 52.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-7 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
Ready up. Claws red. Ready. 10 black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
52 blaster. Striker, red, cycle, black shot.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
We go set. Set.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Open space inside the 10. For the pylon, he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jason Myers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance and contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The catch made by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Let's
50-yard
go.
line.
Hut.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He was brought down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
33. Yell. Hut.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Julian Love brings them down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready.
To throw is Young. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Set. Hut.
They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
Ready, set. Set, ready, set.
Check this down. It's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Ready,
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
ready, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
11-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Tech drill, 52.
Young. Out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
3rd and 9.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to... And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. York now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Panthers 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Reset.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass, the 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Once again, it's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Check.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Ready. 33, yellow. Black Ultra. Blaster, 6. Spike, white. Bang.
A second down throw for Young. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. The third quarter begins with a run. And that run shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11.
Trouble, 30, set, ready. 50, green, ready.
Throwing is Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It is third and long.
Blue striker. Set. Cut.
Here's Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Go set.
Will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down and 8.
We're going set. Go 80.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
From the gun, on third down, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
46-yard line.
Ready, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Here we go. Ready,
Here's a run going left, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
here, ready.
Now Young. Flushed to his left. And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
It's a gain of 22.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, ready, cut.
Here's Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Set, ready.
To throw is Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. team. It's up and through. Panthers will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return, here comes Davis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Reset.
Now a give to Walker, running right. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Reset.
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yards, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We go set.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. Reset.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's complete. He's got Hunt. That's his 1st grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
We go set. Ready. 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 Reset.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Ready. Reset.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's Walker. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Set. Ready. Reset.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Michael takes the kickoff for Seattle.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drill 52.
On play action, Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
By
Jarran Reed
a loss of 5.
in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Clock, let's go. Yellow, 42.
Throwing on second down, Young. This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
On the set.
They need one right now. Third and long. Moving to his left. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Got it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Ready. Set.
They'll go. Young. This one intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 24 now, here's second and 9. run. He'll try the left side now. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Black shot. Down. Set.
They'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready. Hut.
Now Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He's going to run it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
Little
line.
play action with Young. Moving left. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Initially, a really good job by the quarterback. Once he got flush from the pocket, I thought he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, looking for the big play. Not much there. Ultimately decides to check it down to the back and doesn't result in much.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. On the run to the right.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On second down, it's Ritter. DeMarcus Lawrence in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. To a tight end motioning left here. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. This one's all but over. Here's third down. Here's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And the Panthers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keeper.